What's up, YouTube? This is arttagboy coming to you with the first in a series of character descriptions I plan to do for my new fan-made Bakugan comic. Now, this Bakugan comic is not affiliated with Spin Master, Sega Toys, or the Bakugan the real franchise in any way. My friends, they kind of wanted me to do like a comic where I put themselves in it, so that's what I'm doing. Right here you see a character, SpectrArch, which is the first character description I'm going to do. SpectrArch is based off of me, so as you can see, he's awesomely cool. But in reality, there are 5 main characters, which is SpectrArch, which is based off of me, Randy, which is based off of my friend on YouTube, Mr. BlazeBoy23. There's Bobby, which is based on one of my friends. He doesn't have a YouTube because he's like a kid. And then my 2 annoying brothers, Isaiah and Wesley. So I modeled SpectrArch off of Spectra from Bakugan Nu Vestroya. But he's not the same. The only thing I really did the same was the mask. SpectrArch he's a seasoned veteran with vintage Bakugan. He's calculating, cool, under pressure, like me. Basically, he's just the leader, although he leads more through fear and intimidation than he does through real charisma. Because if you mess with SpectrArch, then you're going down. SpectrArch does have some ties to Spectra, which will be explained in the 2nd volume of the comic. These comics, they don't take that long to draw, actually. First comic is about 30-something pages. I've done all the pages. What's left is to get it copied and then send it to a few of my friends. I'm not trying to make money off of this. Like I said, it's just for fun. But in the 2nd volume, it'll be explained his relationship with Spectra, who's actually a real character from Bakugan. So, SpectrArch, his guardian Bakugan is Ingram. He's really cocky. He's always up for a fight. He likes to be condescending towards his teammates and whatnot, even though it's you know, the other characters, they put up with it because he's SpectrArch. He was in this and now again, the whole story, the overarching stories, that is original. It's entirely original. The only thing I did was, you know, use the actual Bakugan from the show. So I mean, I do show a few of the real characters from Bakugan, but it's more of a parody on them, like Marucho, because he's rich. In the comic, I make him like he's like a bigot, and he's prejudiced against people who aren't rich, which is a side of him you don't actually see because it doesn't exist in the real Bakugan comic, in the real Bakugan TV show. So it's kind of like another side to those characters, but they're all used in a parodic manner. The main characters are my friends, and that's what the adventure kind of focuses on. But you will see other people from the series if you watch Bakugan, and you'll know who they are. So Spectra was a member of the Legion of Spectres. Now, SpectrArch and Spectra were good friends till something happened. Now, what that something is, we don't know. You won't know until you read it. But SpectrArch grew to hate Spectra, and now he's kind of got a vendetta against him. So in the comic, when he finds out, well, at the end, it's revealed that this guy who's trying to destroy the Bakugan Hyperspace Beta in the manga, not the manga, the anime, Bakugan Interspace is just like a online portal where you can go make your own kind of brawls online, but it's like a virtual world. So that's mainly that. So now in the anime it's called Bakugan Interspace. Bakugan Interspace right now it's in its beta version for us. So when you start off in the comic, it's before the events of Bakugan New Vestroia, and it's a beta. So so Spectra is trying to destroy the Bakugan Interspace to prevent it from ever becoming what it is in New Vestroia. Needless to say, he's a bad guy, so that's not going to work. Or will it? Dun dun dun. No, that's just mainly his plan. SpectrArch is about to try and stop him, which is what we'll see in the manga. In the comic. SpectrArch, as you can see right here, this is a frame, a scene involving SpectrArch, Bobby, Marucho, and Shun. Now, what just happened in the previous page, Bobby, Isaiah, and Wesley were basically mugging Marucho. And it turns out that the reason they're mugging him is because Marucho made some kind of like prejudice slurs at the two of them. So then they, of course, they want a piece of Marucho. Then SpectrArch comes in and he's trying to kind of ease the tensions. So that's the frame you're seeing right now. Guess I'll let this video go into about 10 minutes. I can explain some stuff a bit more, go into more detail. Now, in the Bakugan leaderboard, Spectra is tied with Shun at number 2, and they're both vintage brawlers, so they don't like each other. So there's already a rivalry between the two of them, but now SpectrArch has to play like peacemaker in this situation because he doesn't want his brothers to get banned from the Bakugan hyperspace. Of course, as you can kind of tell from what I've told you about SpectrArch's personality, there are ulterior motives. He doesn't just do good for the sake of doing good. There's always got to be something in it for him. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I mean, why would I do something for you if I'm not going to get anything in return? So I can kind of understand where he's coming from, of course, which is why I made his personality that way. Well, just show you a few more pages, and I guess we'll wrap this video up after that. Okay. As you know, I showed you in the previous video, this is the first page. It's kind of like an introduction, a one-page introduction to the story and what you're going to find in it. Let's see what else. See if I can find some interesting pages. Here's the one. This is the previous page to the one I showed you, which is this one is already completed. As you can see, Isaiah, Wesley, and Bobby are mugging or attempting to mug Marucho. That's basically it. You'd be surprised how fast I was able to whip this video up. Alright, well, that's about it, really. I'll come at you with a new character description. Let me know who you want it to be. I gotta hurry up to keep this video under 11 minutes. Just give me a comment. Tell me if you want to see Randy, Bobby, Isaiah, or Wesley character descriptions next time. Bye.